Why does this have to happen at the end of the workday every time? I got a leak up top somewhere, dang it. What in the world? The wiper wipes us off, but then it keeps running down again. Well, I'll run it through a wash and see if I can't happen to see something from above. I see water spray up there. What in the world? Alright. Come down, brush, so I can see what's going on there. Found ya. I found ya. Okay. Let's see what we got. It appeared to come from, it was kind of spraying straight up from this guy, it looked like during the video. What do we have? Looks like straight down we got that connection there. Nothing looks real out of the ordinary there. Nothing that would scream at me saying I'm leaking right here. However, anything below? There's this line right here. It's not really anything indicating that it's cut right there. However, if I come over to this side over here, there's that hose with the two clamps on there. If I can just get my light to stay put, huh? And I see on that line right there, that half-inch line that I was looking at over here a bit ago, has two big cuts in it. And I'm suspecting that very well could be a leak point too, if it's not the one I'm seeing. So what I'm going to do is replace that half-inch line. That should be the one that goes to this rear brush, feeding it with soap. And then this 3/4 inch line, I think what I'm going to do is get rid of that connection. And I'm just going to replace part of it and move that connection up here, where it's not really in the way of anything, risking cutting other lines. So that's a half-inch line down there at the bottom that I'm touching. I got some of that. And this is a 3/4 inch line, and this is why I keep half-inch and 3/4 inch hose at any given time in splices, because you never know when I need to fix a blowout at any given minute with minimal downtime. So here we go. I'm going to give myself a little more workspace up there. There's a counterweight to this top brush up here that's really in my way. Shut her down. Let's see. Cut off the main air supply and bleed the line. Come on down. Okay. Let's get up there. Hey, that's better. That thing's in my way. There's that hose I need to replace there. And yeah, that one's cut pretty good. I need to put either a shield or something over the top of that so it won't happen later. See what else I got going on here. And by the way, if you're curious about how that wiper works, there's this kind of plastic type rail here, and the wiper, you pull this plastic belt, and this is the whole situation here that goes across and drags the wiper across. And when it hits the end, it'll hit the sensor over there, telling the motor to shut off. It's just a big old plastic belt, and the motor's over there, and there's sensors on both sides telling it when to turn on and shut off, basically. So, in case you've never seen that. Just doing both. Okay. I'll just take that off in a minute. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. Yeah. I don't believe that's ever been off there. Come on, brother. Finally, sheesh. I'll cut the other side and we'll put the other ones on in a minute. Lucky me, I had hose pieces just long enough to do this job. Huh, lucked out. That's all the hose I have too. This better be the problem. Okay. Using hose clamps isn't ideal, just for the simple fact that putting splices in can restrict the water flow and cause problems that way with pressure backup or what have you. But usually these hoses are overrated for what they need to be, and I usually never have an issue. The one issue you do have is, like we saw on the old hose, the hose clamps from other hoses will dig into them and create cuts, causing your leaks. See if we can't tuck that in there and keep that from happening on this one at least. That should work pretty good. One down. Actually, I'd better use 2 hose clamps, huh? That's what I had before. Geez, those new hoses are stiff. Okay, now to route these out of the way and probably tie them up so they don't get caught up on the top brushes counterweight that comes really close to these hoses, and try to route these in a way that they're not going to cut each other. Better get some hose clamps. I have an idea for keeping these clamps from cutting into the hose above it, as I use a piece of the old hose and I put a split in it. So, put it around that so it has a shield. And if I zip tie those together, then it shouldn't be an issue. At least one will do the trick. Put it right between. I'll include that guy too, why not? Looks like a winner. Okay. I think I'm going to add a zip tie right here, and then we're going to call this all fine and dandy, I think. We'll see if we have some good clearance here. I'll turn on some air. Looks good to me. All right. don't see it. Do you see it? I don't see it. I think we got it. Cool. I'll just see how well the wiper wipes and see if that overhead wiper panel stays somewhat clean after it wipes it off. Alright, wiper down. Look how dirty that got from all the water that's been leaking. Nice. That already looks tons better. It would be dripping 10 drips a second. Well, machine's been sitting for about an hour or so, and visual inspection there, if I can just focus. Looks like my hoses are staying pretty dry and clean. I don't see anything that's out of control. Looks like I fixed the main leaks, as far as I know, except looks like I got a couple more starting to show up right there. And right there too on my main valves there. These are hooked up to the water main, so they're just kind of weeping out a little bit, but those are an easy fix. It's just a matter of unclamping the hose and taking the elbow off and putting new Teflon tape on them and screwing them back on, putting the hose on, calling it good. Otherwise, I think I fixed my main issue down there, which makes me happy. Heck yeah, let's get out of here. Thanks for watching.